My name is Desi Anderson, better known as Chef Desi. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, currently living in East Lansing, Michigan. The owner of a Gumbo and Jazz, a small cafe. In 2007 we started, and now it's a full-fledged catering company featuring in Louisiana cuisine, gumbo, jambalaya, red beans and rice. Today we're going to have 3 different types of gumbo. One is traditional, the chicken and the andouille. And then the next one we're going to have is for my friends that don't eat pork. We're going to do pieces of lamb shank that we have designed here. We're going to add some okra as well as chicken. And start off with the chicken stock. And you have to be very careful because the main thing when you're cooking a gumbo is to start off with a grape roux. And this roux is vital to the essence of a gumbo. It distinguishes gumbo from soup, stew, or any other kind of thing you throw together. So in a few minutes we'll talk about a little bit of the roux, which is the base. And if you don't master the roux, you ain't got a good gumbo. My earliest memories of cooking as a child actually didn't start in my house. It actually started in my grandmother's house. After school, I remember coming home playing with all of my first cousins. And my grandmother would, at that time, be preparing dinner and supper. I don't know if you ever had those two, but dinner was always around 6 o'clock, and supper was like about 9:30 or 10 before you went to bed. And she would call the oldest kids to come in and help her cut the seasonings, which is the Trinity. And the Trinity, as I still use it, is onions, bell peppers, and celery. But sometimes I remember being outside playing, and my grandmother would just call me in. And in a family of Creoles, you have various complexions of people. And she would call me in particular. And as she's making this roux, she would make it about to my complexion, almost a pecan kind of complexion. And she would stop, and then I would run back outside. And my first cousins would probably ask me, well, why did she call you in? You know, are you in trouble? I'm saying, no, she's just making gumbo. Trinity, alrighty. The Trinity, we always start with onions, bell peppers. I like color, so we're definitely going to do red and yellow. I like green as well, but sometimes the flavor is much better with the red and green bell peppers. And then of course celery. You take your Trinity and then you put butter. And with the butter, you begin to go ahead and saute. At this point, we're about ready to just kind of cut this off. Let me turn it off. So, your onions here have become translucent, and that's what you want. in order to come up with a new idea for cuisine, it's not even your thought. It's given to you. It's not something that you just do. Some things are accidents, but a new one that works is one that you'll kind of dream about, in a sense, and you got to get up and make it happen, even if it's at 2 o'clock in the morning.